I've muted everybody. So come to lie completely flat back. And just start by taking some nice big inhales and some nice big exhales. And you can either keep the soles of your feet flat on the mat with the knees bent, or you can keep your legs extended, whatever feels best and works best for you this morning. And we'll start by bringing a hand to the belly, a hand to the heart, and breathe. And taking a moment here to really set an intention for your practice and for your movements. And maybe it's an intention for just today, or it can even be an intention for a longer period of time. Right? Sometimes we have these reoccurring themes in our intentions. And we take a moment and meditate on our intention. And the meditation doesn't have to be anything crazy, right? You just imagine the word, you feel the word, or whatever your intention may be. And we breathe. And we'll keep our intention with us as we go through our practice this morning. And let it just resonate through every inch of our bodies, every inch of our breath. And from here, we'll go ahead and take the arms out to a T or to your cactus. And we're gonna bend your knees so the soles of the feet place onto the mat. The feet are hip width distance apart or mat width distance apart. And we're just gonna slowly windshield wipe our knees from side to side. Move extremely slow, right? We're moving with kindness and love towards ourselves, not judging any sort of restriction or tightness that we might have. We just acknowledge and say, all right, my hips are tight today. And we work with it. Good. We're going to do one more each direction. Bring them to the right and then to the left. And then we're going to take the knees back to center. From here, the feet will come hip width distance apart. We'll let our arms come alongside the legs. And we're going to press down through all four corners of both feet, even press down through your palms. And we're going to curl the belly in so your tailbone tucks under, and then we're going to lift the hips up as we take a nice big breath in into bridge pose. And then as you exhale, we slowly let the hips peel back down. Let your tailbone return back to neutral, a little natural curve in the low back. Full breath in at the bottom. And then as you exhale, we curl the pelvis underneath us again, lifting up through the hips. Take a full breath in at the top of the pose. And then again, exhale very slowly. Let the spine roll back down and then the tailbone. Take a nice big inhale at the bottom. And again, last time, exhale, draw the belly in, press down through your feet, lift up through the hips. Good, big inhale. And then exhale, rolling again down the spine. Beautiful. From here, we'll go ahead, hug the right knee into the chest, and then kick your right heel up to the sky. We'll point and flex the foot or circle the ankle around. Maybe you even take your leg, you rock it a little side to side. Good, and then we'll take our right foot back down to the mat and switch sides. Left knee hugs in, and then we kick the left heel up to the sky, holding to the back of the leg, point and flex a foot, or gently rock your leg a little side to side. Then we take both knees back into the chest. We'll come to roll all the way over to one side. And then you're going to use your strong arms to make your way back up to all fours. Awesome. Oh, got one more person. Good. So from here, you come onto the hands and knees. Hands will go directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Right, pressing through the palms. We're going to inhale to look up to the sky, tailbone lifts. And now as you exhale, you round and press the floor away. Inhale, look up. Shoulders drawn to the back, tailbone lifts. Good. Exhale, round. Sit back, press the floor away. Inhale, look up. Exhale to round. Inhale, look up. And exhale, round. Last time, inhale, look up. Exhale and round. And now we're going to sit the hips back to child's pose. Let your fingertips walk out in front of you, and the forehead will either rest onto the mat, or you can take your forearms or stack your palms or your fists. And take a couple big breaths here. And then on the next inhale, let's rise on back up to all fours. We're going to do 3 more cat-cows. So again, pressing down through the palms. We inhale, look up to the sky, shoulders draw back. Exhale to round. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Last time, inhale, look up. Exhale and round. On the inhale, we come back to neutral. And now we're gonna scrunch up the left side of our body. So you're gonna imagine bringing your left ear towards your left hip. And you look down at your left toes. And then we come back to center and then switch sides. So now you scrunch the right side, right ear towards the right hip, stretching through the left side body. We'll do that 2 more times each way. So inhale through center, exhale to the left. Inhale through center, exhale to the right. One more, inhale through center, exhale to the left. Inhale through center and exhale to the right. Inhale, we come back to a neutral spine, and then we're going to plant the palms and step back to a down dog. Right, take your time once you're in down dog. Pedal your feet out, shake your head, yes and no. And let it feel really, really good. As you bend one knee and straighten the other. Take another full inhale. Now as you exhale, however it gets there, we're going to take our right foot and step it forward between the hands. So you can take one big step forward, or you can come through all fours and step forward. Left knee either stays down or you lift it up off the mat, and our hands will walk out on a diagonal to the left. From here, gently wag your hips side to side. Again, if you need props, you guys know you can always grab just something to lift the hands up a little bit. Books, water bottles. We have yoga blocks. Nice. On the inhale, let's go ahead. Hands come back to center. Either you keep your left knee lifted or maybe you lower it down. Left palm plants underneath the left shoulder. Right arm reaches up and then start to lean backward. So the shoulders stack over one another. And sometimes we have a tendency to let our left shoulder cave in, but we even want to draw that back. We'll take another full inhale. Exhale, right hand releases down. And again, we'll step back to a down dog. So you can move through all fours. Or again, you take one giant big step back. Couple breaths in down dog. And then we'll go ahead, however it gets there, left foot steps forward between the hands. And now our hands will walk out on a diagonal to the right. Right knee is up or down. And gently wagging the hips side to side. Taking nice full deep breaths. And then we inhale, hands come back. Right palm plants underneath the right shoulder, left arm reaches up. Either keeping your right knee up or down. Drawing both shoulders back. I think really nice posture. Take another full inhale. Exhale, left palm plants down. Again, stepping back, down dog or your child's pose. Or you stay on all fours, whatever works for you. Take another couple big breaths in and out here. You can even wag the hips a little side to side. All right, you continue with your pedaling of the feet. On the inhale, whether you're on all fours or you're in your down dog, we'll go ahead, reach the right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, you bend the right knee, open through the hip. Take a nice hip opener on the right side. And then again, we'll lower that right foot down. Take a full inhale, a full exhale. Then we'll go ahead, reach the left leg up on our inhale. As you exhale, bend the left knee, open through the hip. Again, you can do this with your right knee down as well. then we'll go ahead and release the left foot down. On the inhale, rise onto the toes, look between the hands. As you exhale, the feet are going to walk forward all the way to the top of the mat. So you take a couple steps to get there. And then you relax everything forward, the head, the neck, the shoulders. You can even clasp opposite elbows and let yourself ragdoll side to side. And then we'll go ahead and release the fingertips down. On the inhale, we lengthen through the chest halfway. So hands might come to your shins. Good. Or they stay on the ground. As you exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Last time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. On the inhale, the arms are going to sweep all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands will release back to the heart. Take a moment, gaze down at your fingertips, or you have the eyes closed. Feel the beautiful energy that you're creating when you move with the breath and with a purpose and intention. And then we'll go ahead and on the inhale, arms will sweep all the way up to the sky. We'll go through some half sun breaths here. Exhale, hands either come down to the shins or to the floor and we fold. Inhale to lengthen through the chest halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, the arms are going to sweep all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, refold. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach. Good. Let's do one more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach. And as you exhale, we bring the hands back to the heart center. Again, close your eyes, breathe. Take a moment, feel the heartbeat. And then we're going to continue on through our full sun salutes. And we'll take 3 of them to warm up, if you're not already warm. On the inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, we fold. Inhale to lengthen halfway. As you exhale, we're going to plant the palms and step back to a down dog. On the inhale, we rock forward to a plank. As you exhale, you can lower to your knees and then lower to the belly, or you just lower all the way down through your push-up position. Untuck the toes, you press into the palms. Chest is going to lift up to a cobra. Right? And then we'll exhale all the way back up through all fours and then down dog. Pedaling your feet out. Right? Or you take your child's pose. Always listen to your body and what you need. Then we'll go ahead, inhale high up onto the toes. If you're in your down dog, look between the hands. And however we all get there, we'll bend the knees and walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale and we fold. Inhale, the arms are going to reach all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, the hands will come through the heart center. Full inhale. And full exhale. Another full inhale. Another full exhale. And then we inhale, arms reach up. Going for a second one. Exhale and fold. Inhale to lengthen your chest halfway. Exhale, we'll plant the palms and step back to a down dog. Nice. On the inhale, you roll to your plank, right? And you either lower through your plank, or you lower the knees down, lower to your belly, and then you press into the palms. Chest is going to lift up to a cobra, right? Shoulders draw back. And then you exhale back up through all fours, and then down dog. Full breaths. And then we inhale, rise onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, bend your knees, you walk or jump forward, however you get there safely. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, the arms will reach all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Full inhale. Full exhale. Another full inhale. And full exhale. Inhale, arms reach up. Good. Exhale, our last one, we fold. Inhale, lengthen the chest halfway. As you exhale, we plant the palms, step back, down dog. On the inhale, rock to your plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, the chest is going to reach up to a cobra. And then as you exhale, we'll all sit the hips back to child's pose. Again, arms either reach out in front of you, or you can stack your fists or your forearms. And we'll take about 1 minute to 2 minutes here, just breathing. And we're trying to sit the hips towards the heels. So if your arms are reaching out in front of you, you're actually pressing the floor away to move your butt back, your hips back. Okay, even though it's a resting pose, it's still an active resting pose. And you might find it even more comfortable to prop yourself up on the fingertips and tent the palms. That also works. Nice. And then from here, we're going to go ahead, lift back up to all fours. All right. Knees will come underneath our hips. We're going to go ahead, keep the right knee down. Your right palm stays planted. We extend the left foot back. And then from there, we plant the left foot down and the left arm's going to reach up. We're in a modified side plank here. Good. We're going to take our left arm, sweep it alongside the ear, down and around, right? So we're going to make 3 big circles. So that's 1 circle, and then 2 circles, and then 3 circles. And then we're going to reverse the direction, right? So the arm might reach back up, and then we'll switch directions, 3 circles the other way, reaching down, up and around, down, up and around, and then down, up and around. Good. And then once our arm reaches back up, you might look up towards the left palm, or your gaze can be down towards the ground, drawing the belly in. Maybe we lift the left leg up for a second. We work the outside edge of our left hip. So good. And then we'll go ahead, release the hand, release the knee. Coming back through all fours, take a moment, and again, wag the hips from side to side. We do the shrugging of the waistline, right ear to hip. Just kind of go back and forth for a moment. I want this to be your feel-good New Year's practice, right? So taking time between the sides, the poses. Then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So you guys stay where you are and just flip directions. Now we're going to step our right foot back, pivot and plant the right heel down. Left palm stays down, firmly planted, and then we reach the right arm up. Good. All right, same thing. We're going to reach the right arm forward as we inhale, and then as you exhale, sweep it down, back and around. Inhale at the top, reach forward. Exhale, down and around. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down and around. And then once we get to the top, we take a nice big breath in, reverse it, reach back, down and around and up. Inhale, we return to center, right? And then sweep it down, back, up and around. And then one more. Nice. The right arm stays reaching up. Either look up towards your right hand or down towards the left hand. Right leg lifts up, flex your right foot, and we breathe. Feel the strength in that right outer hip. So good for our core and our low back. Another full breath in, and then exhale, release. All fours. Again, just wiggle yourself side to side. And then we'll plant the palms, come into down dog. On the inhale, we rise onto the toes, look between the hands. As you exhale, bend your knees. We're going to walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the arms will sweep all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, hands come to your heart center. And then we'll go ahead, release the palms to the sides of the hips, draw the shoulders back, standing nice and tall. Coming back to your intention for your practice. And as we continue on, we'll keep that in our hearts and in our minds. And on the inhale, we'll sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, we're going to come to warrior two with the left foot back. Your arms reach out to your T. So we want to keep the hips squared to the side of the mat, right? Left hip sometimes wants to turn inward, right? But that's going more towards warrior one. Warrior two, your hips are open. Bending through the right knee, and then we look out over those right fingertips. Keep everything nice and strong, and we breathe. Steady your gaze. And the feet gently draw in towards one another. Take another full inhale. Good. Now, as you exhale, our right hand will come to the right shin. We straighten the right leg. Left arm reaches up. Triangle pose. Or if you have a prop, you can place it on the outside edge of the right foot. You either look up towards your left palm or down towards the ground. Drawing the shoulders back, still keeping the gentle squeeze in the legs. Couple more breaths. Good. Then we rebend to the right knee. Come on back up, warrior two, once again. Right, that right leg is working hard. And then we bring the hands back to our heart center and we step forward. Breathe. Good. On the inhale, we'll reach the arms up. As you exhale, we'll bring our arms out to warrior two. We step out to warrior two even. So your right foot is now parallel with the outside edge of the mat. Arms, you reach out, drawing the shoulders back, right? And you'll feel the muscles draw back. And we squeeze the arm muscles onto the arm, onto the bone. And our gaze is steady. Good. 5 more deep breaths. Another full inhale. Now as you exhale, left hand to your shin or to your prop. Right arm reaches up. We straighten the left leg. Triangle pose. Leaning the chest back. Again, keep drawing the legs in towards one another. And if at any point, having your right arm reaching upwards is too much, you just bring the hand to the hip. And noticing whether your left shoulder is caving forward or are you drawing it backward. You want to draw it backward. Good, and then we rebend through the left knee. Come on back up, warrior two. Exhale, hands come to the heart, we step forward. Right? We're holding the poses a little bit longer today. So then you can get your nice big stretches in, all while strengthening. And on the inhale, reach the arms up. Good, as you exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. As you exhale, we're going to plant the palms and take a nice big step back with our left foot coming into warrior one. Right, so now your left toes are pointed a little bit more forward. This time the hips are squared to the front of the mat. From here, arms sweep up. Draw the shoulders nice and down onto the back so we're not, again, rounding. We want to reach up and then draw them back. Right, and if that's too much on your neck and shoulders, you bring your arms out to cactus. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. You keep a little tiny bend in the left knee still. Good. And there's a gentle scissor of the legs. Beautiful. Another full inhale. Another full exhale. On the inhale, if the arms are in cactus, we reach them up. Now as you exhale, we're going to release the fingertips to the mat or to our props. And then we're going to lift our left leg up and back to a standing split. Right? So it might take a moment to get into. But your left leg sweeps up and back. Little bend in the right knee, you pull your right hip back. You don't have to get your leg super high, the left leg super high. You just want to kick it backward, right? So I'd rather it be lower and you keep your leg nice and strong. Reach through your chest. And breathe. It's a super strong pose, but see if you can soften with your breath. Another full inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, step forward, hang out in a forward fold, and just breathe. Good. On the inhale, we lengthen halfway. As you exhale, nice step back with right foot, warrior one. Inhale, the arms will reach up. Good. And again, maybe your arms come out to cactus or they stay alongside the ears. Wherever you are, we draw the shoulders back. Keep a nice strong core, strong belly. And pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Tightening up through both legs, belly, drawing the shoulders back, and then a nice tall reach through the crown of the head. Another full breath in. Beautiful. As you exhale, we're going to release the hands to the ground or to your props. We spin to the ball of our right foot, and then we're going to reach our right leg all the way up and back. So again, little bend in the left knee, pull the left hip back, reach through your chest. And again, it's not how high you get your right leg up. It's about like how far you can kick it backward. If you feel a cramp in your left leg, bend your left knee a little bit more. And again, pull the left hip back. Redo your alignment cues. Taking another deep breath in. And now as you exhale, step forward. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale, we plant the palms, step back to down dog. And after a standing split, a down dog might feel like a nice rest. Again, but if down dog is too much, you take your puppy or child's pose. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and lower the knees to the mat. Good. All right, we're going to do one little back bend. So your hands, I know it's a little hard to see, so let me come forward a little bit. All right, so you're going to keep your toes tucked under. Balls of the feet are on the ground. Finding a kind of a neutral pelvis position. So just like if we were in chair pose, you don't want your butt sticking too far back and you don't want your pelvis too far forward. You're going to find that nice even balance of the belly drawing inward, tailbone reaching down a little bit. From here, The hands are going to come to the low back. So your fingertips point down towards your flesh of your tushy. We draw the shoulders back, draw the elbows back. Keeping your ribs down, right? But still a little loose in the belly. You're going to lift the chest up. We're just going to lean backward. Drawing the shoulders back. Now, if you find yourself cranking your neck back, just look straight forward. You lift up through your breastbone and then lean back. Yeah, but if it's too much on the neck, just keep looking forward. Eventually, you might be able to drop your hands down towards the heels. Right, and again, keep looking upward. But if it's too much, we keep the hands on the low back. Yeah, good, Shannon. And Shannon also grabbed a block. That was awesome. You can also take a block and place it back there. Good, and then we'll inhale to slowly come on up. Exhale back to your child's pose. And then we go ahead and just rest here. Good, and then we're gonna slowly rise on up and we'll come to lie again, completely flat on the back. We're gonna do our figure 4 pigeon lying down. So we'll first hug the knees into your chest. And gently rock yourself from side to side. And then we'll go ahead, take your right ankle and place it on top of the left knee. And then you can hug the left knee in towards the chest. Right, if that's too much, you just keep your left foot down and stay in your figure 4 and just gently rock yourselves a little side to side. And then we're going to go ahead and turn our figure 4 all the way over to the left. The arms might come out to a T or to a cactus. Just take some nice big deep breaths here. And then we slowly come back up to center. And then we'll switch sides. So now your left ankle will come on top of the right knee. You can either just keep the sole of the right foot on the ground or you hug the right knee into the chest. And again, maybe you add a little gentle rock from side to side. And then we'll go ahead and move our figure 4 all the way over to the right. You can even hold on to your left foot with the right hand as you keep reaching your left knee away from you so you get that really nice outer hip stretch on the left side. And then as you inhale, we rise on back up to center. Both soles of the feet come to the mat. Now we'll just open the arms again out to a T or to a cactus. Let your knees knock over to the left. Stay here, breathe. It's so important that we work through our spine like this, right? So you want to keep your shoulders rooted. And if your shoulders aren't rooted, you don't bring your knees down as far, or you prop your knees up on something. And then come back through center. Now let your knees knock over to the other side. Again, we keep the shoulders rooted. And we'll go ahead, come back up to center. Right knee will hug in. Left leg either stays with the sole of the foot on the ground or the left leg extends. So you kick the right heel up to the sky. And gently press your hands into the leg into the hands. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So either the right foot comes down to the mat, or you extend your right leg long, left knee will guide inward. And then we kick the left heel up to the sky, again holding to the back of the leg. Point and flex the foot, circle your ankle, let it feel really good. Beautiful, and then we'll come into a happy baby or just the knees hug in towards the chest. Give yourself a couple of rocks from side to side. And then I'll give you another minute to do whatever pose your body kind of is asking you to do. Maybe you just lie flat back for Shavasana. Maybe you add a little rock from side to side, whatever works for you. You can kick the feet up to the sky. Just take a minute to get out any last minute wiggles. Beautiful. And now from here, we'll all lower down for Shavasana. So as always, you can keep your soles of the feet on the ground or you extend your legs out nice and long. We'll take the next 3 to 4 minutes here to find stillness in the mind and in the body. And the stillness, you might have your mind racing, and that's okay. That is 100% fine. You just breathe. Focus on your inhales, focus on your exhales, and let your thoughts just happen naturally. No pressuring and, having a blank mind, right? Because that's impossible. We're human. Our mind is always going. But just being able to focus on your inhale, focus on your exhale. And use this time to rest and restore your body. We'll take another couple seconds here to breathe fully. Slowly begin to take a deeper breath in through the nose, into the belly. And out of the belly, out through the nose. Then you wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. And then stretch your arms and stretch your legs. And you'll hug both knees into the chest and you'll come to roll all the way over onto one side. And then we'll go ahead and use the strong arms to make your way back up to a comfortable seated position. With the eyes closed and the hands will come to your heart center. And take a moment here to thank yourself for all of your hard work, for your breath, and for moving with a very specific reason, your intention. And may that stay with you as you go off of your mat into the rest of your weekend and into the days to come. Give yourself thanks and love for your hard work, for your practice, and just breathing, taking time to do something so good for you. And in honor of our time together this morning, I'll gently sing the sound of Om one time. And you can sing along in your own home or you just listen. I'll take a full breath in. And bow your head to your very own heart. I thank you all so much for practicing with me this morning. Happy New Year and namaste.